Oop. And who is going to grace us with a recap?
Well, I think it should be Mr. I made a deal with a barista or whatever, whoever he was. What was the guy?
I think
Huh?
he was
Your
a master
vampire friend.
distiller.
Distiller.
Distiller, that's the one. I couldn't think of the word.
Also, I can definitely do the world according to Edge. So at the start of the last session, Edge was outside a tavern. He was trying to track down Bella, the lady we now know as Bella, but wanted to. I can't remember why he wanted to follow to the pub, but I don't know, that happened. Anyway, he manages to intercept her and have a further conversation about the tree that she was so interested in last time round. She knows of the tree, she gives some details of the tree, and won't help us unless we get rid of the werewolves. But importantly, for Edge's point of view, she doesn't want the book for herself. She knows of how dangerous it is, basically doesn't want that coming anywhere near her. So Edge is very much on a mission to find out people who can be trusted to deal with the problem of the book versus trying to acquire the book for themselves. Edge's journey, he meets up with Jim, who's got the black spot. I'm actually not sure I understand what the black spot does, other than it's bad. Okay, cool. Is it doing things that we're not aware of?
I think it was described as essentially we get extremely bad luck.
Right. Okay, cool. So
From
big
what I
happening because of
remember.
that. So perhaps Edge should stop hanging out with Jim. Anyway, Edge then goes off to the castle. Castle Red Moon. Oh, I should have opened.
Yeah, Red
whatever,
Moon,
but
yeah.
yeah. Cool. Which is obviously where the werewolves live. There's a big barricade outside, and that's where he meets up with Jim. Jim mentions that Ray is on the boat and isn't interested in leaving the boat. They Eldritch blast down the barricade outside, at which Bella comes up and says, "What the F are you doing, lads?" And Edge says, "No, it's cool, we're still dealing with your quest, but got some things we need to sort out." Walks up to the castle, there's some angry, sassy door handles that want to have a bit of a chat, no interest in that. Jim mage hands in to open the door, which no one realised was possible, but apparently it's just the way to defeat all doors in the D&D universe from now on. There is a lady,
doors, at least.
There's a lady werewolf who's in there somewhere who we have a conversation with, but I don't think we actually see. Who wants to just be left to die alone, and was, I think, something to do with the original bit of it, but also wants the werewolves who aren't her to be freed to go off and live their lives and things. So that's put Edge on a kind of quest to try and find a win-win situation where the vampires get rid of the werewolves and the werewolves have a home of their own, and all is good. The only other detail is she mentions that the big tree is not always there, and you've got to be mates with the Raven Queen to be able to see it. And then there was a side quest in the text, but perhaps we could go to what was going on in the sewers. Can do a bit of that, but it might be easier if Matty does.
Sure. So, to begin with, Aether and Roger entered the sewers. And not long after, Iggy also entered the sewers at a different location after speaking with Murray and getting a bit of a clarification on what Murray actually wants from him. Iggy ends up finding a snake and just attacks it when it looked a bit dangerous. And when the sounds of battle happened, Aether and Roger attempted to come and help, but Iggy kind of just one-shot the snake and didn't need any help. However, they did find a werewolf that was being eaten alive by rats and had kind of been like cut below the waist, and basically he had his legs come off essentially. With a bit of help from a group effort, we managed to kind of I wouldn't say help him, but more prolong his life a little bit. As with the mushrooms, kind of removed all pain, and he felt great. And then with the healing and medicine check, managed to kind of sew up the bottom half, but he's still kind of bleeding out, but slower. And then we had a little chat with him. His name was Lupin. Lupin, I remembered. And he provided us with a map of the sewers. And as we were going to help him return home, Aether decided to, I think was it detect magic he used? Yeah. I think he was trying to get a read on Iggy, as Iggy was saying that he wants to go and help the werewolves in the name of M, and he was a bit suspicious on this M character. But he managed to detect that there was some divine magic, residue magic on Iggy, as he is now the size of a chicken, I believe it was described as.
Oh, yes.
Which is still a decent size in comparison to Iggy, who was, only like 4 feet tall. So, but he also, Aether also detected some, was it necromancy?
Yes, indeed.
Of some kind, and decided to go and investigate. But ended up falling in the sewer and is now being attacked by some scary-looking dudes, while Roger forages for mushrooms. And then Iggy decided to not get sidetracked and took Lupin in his barrel and rolled him towards his home.
And the reason why Iggy is a chicken is because Iggy went and basically harangued this god, right? And was like, go on then, prove you're all powerful. And he's like, oh, right, okay, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah. So Iggy, he agrees with the might is right. And that's kind of the philosophy of M. So in true fashion of might is right, he wanted a show of power to prove that he is the god that Iggy should follow. And after the display, after seeing the power that Murray possesses, he was like, okay, yeah, we're doing this now. So Iggy's intentions are to help the werewolves kill all the vampires in the name of Murray. However, he has not made this. He has not told the rest of the crew this. So. Yeah.
Who knows what could happen?
Cool. And then in text afterwards, Edge and Jim go to this distillery. Edge was hoping for some possible insight on where he could put the werewolves. They realised that the distillery is actually based on blood and the suffering of animals, which, after some back and forth, we decided wasn't really in. Although Edge was initially very keen to make sure we just keep on with the mission now, because he's very mission driven. This is against what the sisters would probably want, so he tries to do a deal by persuading the distiller that he's got a benefactor somewhere overseas who will pay, but only for the finest product. And Edge will come back soon to determine whether this person has actually decided to mend his ways and look after his animals better. And then heads off to the ship. I'm assuming with Jim in tow. We didn't actually qualify that. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Has a conversation with Saber Ray in which they discover that Saber Ray is actually the reason why Bella is a vampire, and there's a lot of bad blood, but potentially they used to be friends, or maybe more, in the past. Which Edge wasn't actually expecting as a explanation for that. That's interesting by itself. And then Edge is heading off back to the sewers now to rejoin the group, probably having put quite a lot more time on the clock than was initially allowed. The only thing he did before he left was have some leaflets, some flyers made up for a mysterious sounding Peloton display team, which he's going to put up on his way as he goes round towards the sewers.
Which is, yes, those posters there.
I very much enjoyed the short story in WhatsApp. I think I come home from work and it was all there, and I just read through it all. And it was very good. And you got inspiration, I believe, for it.
Got a
So
point
don't
of
forget that.
inspiration for the roleplay.
What does that give me?
You get advantage on a roll of your choice, but you have to choose to use it before.
Cool.
It's like on a skill check, essentially. You get to roll with advantage.
I don't think anything in particular was left out there. So I guess the first question is, what's Jim been up to? Has Jim been going around with, continued to go around with Edge, or has Jim been doing anything else?
Jim being pretty new into here. He wouldn't have actually been doing much unless there was anything food-wise that caught his attention. And to be honest, seeing that it was a vampire distillery, he'd have been a bit off put by that. It's a bit far even for Jim. He'll eat a lot of things, but he draws the line. And he draws the line further now through knowing Saber Ray and knowing a bit more about the condition. So,
point on that. I don't think Edge would have had that conversation with Jim present. So unless Jim was going to insist on being there, I think that...
No, not about Saber Ray. So this is previously when Saber Ray told Jim that she wouldn't inflict it upon anyone. So while we were having that conversation, Jim would have probably been seeing around the crew, seeing if anything's happened, maybe knocking on Buck's door and seeing if he could have a chat.
So as Jim goes to knock on Buck's door, she opens it up quite eagerly and is kind of pleased to see you, but then remembers that she's angry at you and wants you to know that she's angry, so kind of tampers that down fairly quickly. Oh, are you okay? Is everything all right?
Oi, Buck. It's been quite a while. Thought it'd be good to have a catch up. But equally, I know Edge is pretty eager to get back to the mission. I don't know. I'm not exactly an adventurer. I'm a cook. But just wanted to see how you were.
I'm fine. I'm reading my books. I'm researching your fairly disgusting black spot on your hand, and I'm making some headway. But there's a lot of strange tales and leads, and I haven't found any real facts as yet. But I'm getting there. I just need some time to clear my head.
That's fair enough. I'll keep an eye out for some good ingredients and stuff to cook up a meal. But and of course, any books. If I see any books about, I'll keep an eye out for them, of course.
Obviously.
And he'll kind of like nod and just go away and then go, It was good to see you, Buck. It's been a long time on the sea. Longer than normal.
Yes, well, you get back to your adventuring. I'll be here.
Right, that I will. Yeah, and he'll leave it at that.
Okay, so you leaving back to go back to Mordholt Docks into town and hook up with Edge.
Yeah.
So as you're leaving, you get just to the bridge that goes from the ship into town, and Book casts message, and you hear whispered in your head, "Be careful. Just look after yourself."
And Jim would reply, I will. I still owe you that meal. And he'd walk off. Well, he'd carry on his walking along the bridge.
Excellent. So let me just quickly.
One more detail I forgot actually, which I think is probably important, that Edge never revealed his affiliation with the sisters to Bella. So there is a break now between what she understands about the world and what is actually true.
Yes.
But that was more of a on-the-fly call I had made not to do that, but it turned out to be more beneficial, I think, than I'd realised.
Okay. So, if we go down into the sewers, and we're going to have, in fact, I'm going to use not
Oh no.
timer, nothing bad is happening, good timer. We're going to set a timer to see how long it takes for Edge and Jim to show up. But if we switch to Iggy and Little Eggy and Lupin rolling in a barrel. So you've killed this snake, and I believe you skinned it, took its teeth, basically took anything like that, and you took a bunch of meat as well, I think.
Yeah, I took some meat for because he wants Jim to cook it up for him. But yeah, he's just going to be beelining towards the werewolf's home, following the map.
Okay.
Which I believe was just saying to go south.
South from where you are, yep. Are you going in the water or on the path to the side?
On the path to the side.
Okay. So as you get there, is Lupin? You're rolling Lupin with you, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have access to the token? Probably not.
No, not the Lupin token.
Okay. Oh, well, it's.
Can't see any people on
You
that
can always
map.
just assume. You can always just assume he's in front of me as I'm rolling him. Oh, I see a spider across the way.
So, you didn't see a spider. Get back there. You're going to make me a perception check.
I can still see it from there, but yeah. I will see if I see the spider.
This is not what you're doing a perception check for, to see if you see the spider.
Okay. 13.
Your leg kind of snags on something. It's you can't really see what it is. Could have been anything, but your leg just kind of snags on something as you're going by. And as you proceed, you do indeed see a spider, which is sort of half up in the corner, off the ground, with legs sort of like this, and it makes a really horrible, sort of otherworldly hissing scream in your direction, and it is instantly on the offensive, and it is going to be attacking you. If you would like to roll yourself some initiative. 0? No, it wasn't 0.
It's a 13. It's put
That's
it in.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so it is the spider's turn first, and it is going to move across its webs, which are
On the ceiling.
reasonably imperceptible with a 13, but it's going to
okay. I see.
head over
Oh, I didn't
here,
see, but yeah.
and it is going to ready an action, and it is your go.
Okay, so bonus action. I will cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Mark. Yep.
Let me just take that off on my feet. And then I am going to. Where are we? Longbow. Does 23 hit
23 does hit.
for 9 damage plus what is the Hunter's Mark? 1d6. Oh, plus 1.
So
And
as you make that
then-
first hit,
Okay.
so it's after the first hit, you hear another screech, and it kind of shakes its abdomen, and as it does,
Ready,
something like kind of falls from it, and at first it looks like little spiders, but as you see them, you're a hunter, you know what spiders look like, even big spiders. As you realise that they start coming together and it's kind of starting to scuttle, you realise that these are actually little tiny undead hands that have fallen from the body of this horrible spider, and they are going to enter initiative.
Okay. Yeah, I just seen. Only I can see what's happening. No one else can see what's happening.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, it's because the fucking lighting.
It's individual lighting.
I wasn't
so
sure
just
if-
got my token.
Doesn't matter.
So either if Matthew stream your screen, or if I just stick the token, your guys' tokens here-ish, and
It's fine. It's more authentic, I suppose, that we don't know.
okay, you're not really there.
We still can't see anything.
Oh no,
Can Ollie? Could you see
No,
anything?
no, I can't see anything.
Even with his token. Okay, his token must not have
I've
vision.
I've turned vision off. I really wish it would just do it automatically with Roll20.
I think if
there we go.
you can set up the tokens, if you do it like the way that they want you to do it, it should save.
I'm set in my ways. I'm from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ollie, can you see?
Yeah, I can see now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
so these little scuttling claws fall down after your first hit. You still have your second shot to take.
Yep. Extra attack. Come on, big damage.
And this
21.
is still on the spider?
Yep, the big spider.
Okay. 21 definitely hits.
For additional 5 and another d6 damage of force. 3.
Okay. 8. Okay. Good stuff.
And he is going to move back a little bit. Probably so there.
Okie dokie. So, it is, how are we doing on the timer? We are doing that far on the timer. So, it is the spider's go, and it is going to see, can it reach you? It can't, but I think it's going to dash. It doesn't want you to escape. It's the kind of thing that would try and entrap you, so it's going to dash around behind you and not attack. The swarm of crawling claws, they can move 30, so they are going to... Oh, I think they're also going to dash. And they're just going to want to get to you as quick as possible. And so they are going to go there. And it is back to Iggy's go.
I'm going to cast Barkskin.
Okay, so +2 to AC.
No, my AC is 17.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, oh yes, I'm thinking of something else. Yes, I'm thinking of the...
Mage armor.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one. So yeah, your AC is 17. That's good.
Yeah, it's better than 14.
Yes.
So that's a bonus action. No. I think I am going to take a step back and take an attack of opportunity from the big spider.
Okay, so it is going to go 14.
Does not hit.
Multi-attack doesn't apply to...
No,
no,
it's only
so
when
it's
you take the
yeah.
attack action. That's a
it's
reaction.
So yeah, you don't get hit by the face spider.
Okay, so now I can shoot it with my longbow, not at disadvantage.
Ah, nuts.
So does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
So that's a 6 plus d6. Hello?
So that's another
Steve.
9.
And then extra attack.
Yo.
A 9. I assume that does not hit.
9 does not hit. You
Okay.
have just angered the big spider. And how are we doing on the timer? We're not there yet.
I'm going to kill it before they turn up.
Take as long as you want. I don't want to see this.
So the face spider is going to come up to you and do its 2 bites this time. So it's going to do miss with the
Only
first
the one
one.
hits.
So we missed the second one. So you take 11 piercing and 11 poison.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep.
That's a lot.
And the swarm of crawling claws are going to they're going to grab at you with their grasping hands for 22. Oh shit, does 30 damage? That can't be right. Oh no,
4d8.
4d8. 4d8 plus 2 necrotic damage.
Trick accidentally killed.
If the target is medium or a smaller creature, it has the prone condition. So you're also prone.
Okay, well, I don't think that matters, because I think I'm down.
Are you
Let me
down?
just check.
Okie dokie.
Just
So,
checking to see if I have anything. Might have reduced the damage, but I don't think I do.
do you have any poison immunity? Or resistance?
Nope. I only have resistance to fire. That's my only resistance.
Okie dokie. So, I think...
Yeah. I'm down.
Okay. I mean, this will teach you to one-shot my giant constrictor snake. So
I just want to get the werewolf home and talk to the werewolves.
the Lupin is looking very, very concerned now in his barrel about this swarm of claws that are now eyeing him up. Edge and Jim, in heading down towards the sewers, would you be looking to go down the same entrance that was taken by Roger and Aether in the market square? Or would you be going to try and take the random one that Iggy took, or a different way down, assuming that most sewer grates that you see in town will lead to the sewers somewhere.
Iggy went down the closest one to the ship, if that helps.
So Edge specifically wanted to go and put some posters up before he got there, but he would not have deviated far from the path. So he would have picked the nearest one, but after he felt like he'd put a little bit of awareness up.
Okay. So I'm going to say that
So
you'd probably come in the market square then. Down there. Jim, would you be following, or would you take a different route in? I'm going to be generous and let you decide now.
I think Jim would have probably hung around the nearest manhole. No, he
Don't worry
would.
about Iggy. Do what you would do.
No, he would
Don't
have
think
hung
about
around the
what's
nearest
happened
manhole.
here, because if Iggy dies, he dies. I start a new character. I don't care.
He would have said no, but he would have said to Edge, like, "How long are you going to be?" Getting
Also,
impatient.
remember that if you come down on that spider, it's going to kill you as well, probably. You might want to attack it together.
No, Jim's got
I'm
poison resistance.
I'm pretty sure Edge would have been. Edge was on a mission, right? So he'd have been like, "Come on, Jim, we've got to do this, and then we're down the sewers." Bish bash bosh.
So then Jim would have been like, "Right, give us half to help put them up." But they would have obviously been put up down here, low down, for quite a while before.
Edge is going for the idea that these things are plastered everywhere, except he's kept a few for himself.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, remember that it's pitch black in the sewers, so you need to bring light unless you can see in the dark.
Already confirmed that with the universe that we'd be bringing some sort of light down there.
So Jim can't see in the dark, but to hark back to his voyages, Rick, can he have a Tressim? That's the last request, whether he can have the Tressim as his.
Oh, is your familiar? Yes. Yeah, I think you did.
What's the threat?
Tressim's a flying cat. How cool is that?
So hang on. So now we've got a Periton, a dragon, and a flying cat.
And the flying cat, why it fits Jim well is because it can sense poison in food. So it fits.
So would Jim be, because Jim and Edge are coordinating this, would they be going down the same manhole, or would you be kind of dividing and conquering and then going down different ones?
As far as Edge is concerned, we're going in to find Roger's already solved the problem. So
Yeah,
to arrive
same.
and find the problem not solved is going to be a bit of a what the F, guys.
And Jim's not aware of there being any danger yet.
So
Edge has made a terrible decision to delegate this, right? That's what we're learning here.
Okay, so you are there. They've done that. So Iggy, can you please whisper to me?
Yep,
so
I've
that
already
no
got
one
a
else
whisper.
knows your death saving throw. Okay.
Ooh.
Thank you. Don't give anything away. One in that column. Okay. So the phase spider is going to start webbing you up and take your unconscious body. Actually, no, it
I'm
can't
being
do that.
Frodo'd.
You're absolutely being Frodo, and it's going to make it that far with you. So you're going to be over there, and the swarm of crawling claws. They are going to be harassing Lupin, who has you left him with the lid of the barrel, so he is just trying to not let them in, and he's barricaded himself in the barrel, which he can luckily fit in because he has no bottom half of his body. Can Edge and Jim please roll initiative, because how fast you can move will matter. That's 12.
Can you see this, Dave?
You muted.
Screen's blank. Do you want to share?
Oh, I can share my screen. Hold on.
So you
Where's the
are.
button?
So right, so hang on. All the things that we actually know as humans, Alex and Ollie know things that Jim and Edge don't know. So we're playing this like we don't know the things that are happening. That's right. Yeah, I'm just confirming that.
Yeah. As far as you're aware, people are. We're down here. You don't know what's happened.
Everyone's cool. Yeah, fine. Okay.
So
You don't know that Ace has been dragged off by some monsters. Roger's happily eating mushrooms, and I'm dying to a spider.
So
You
Roger,
don't know any of that.
Roger has gone off foraging. As you leave that room, which I'm assuming that you will do, you can see the aftermath of Lupin having been pretty fatally injured, then against his will made to keep holding on to life and then crammed in a barrel and wheeled away. You can see the aftermath of that, and there's still a few rats kind of splashing about, and you can see kind of the... because no one made any indication that they were keeping things clean and tidy, so you can see the spatters of blood and the trail of blood that's kind of going from here down in this direction as you leave the room. But it is... you've both got the same initiative, so you both get to choose who goes first to start moving.
Edge can go first. I think Jim would say. Jim would, however, say, "Blimey, looks like Iggy's had a bit of a time down here. What's
Yeah,
going on?"
it's not exactly the red carpet we were hoping for. Okay, so reaching this point, can we hear anything that's going on?
Give me a perception check.
I love the fact that you told Roger to come down here 10 minutes ago, or 20 minutes ago, whatever, and you've expected him to completely solve all the solutions and got the werewolves happy to come out and say hi.
That's exactly what I just thought. Yeah.
So, perception check. So you don't hear anything of Iggy or anything that gives you any indication of where Iggy is or what's happened to Iggy. You can already see the blood spattered remains. That's really obvious to you, but you hear a faint noise in the air that sounds like, "Oh, Stroke fucking everywhere."
Okay, but we can't place that directionally.
You can tell that that's south, but you can't tell how far it is, or
Okay.
It's not a voice that you particularly can think, oh, it's that guy. You just hear a
Some
vague
werewolf with accent.
fucking everywhere.
Okay, so I would want to check. This plank looks a bit long for Edge's taste on these sort of things. Is the plank safe? Can I roll again? I don't know.
You can
with initiative.
you can give me an investigation check. Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay, cool. I'd like to cross the plank then. I
Go
can't
for it.
remember how far I've already travelled. How far have I travelled?
Probably 10 feet.
I think I can roughly get across. Right, okay, fine. So I'm going to go over here. Ideally.
Okie dokie. Are you doing any dashing or anything like that? Or doing any other actions?
No, Edge is on high alert at this point, so if he sees anyone he does not recognise, he would like to be able to attack them with something.
Okay. Jim, what are you doing?
So Jim will just be trying to catch up with Edge. He would. Wait, wrong one. No, which one is it? Oh, Bulls. One sec. He's just completely lost the browser.
While you're doing balls, is this an archway? I'm just pinging.
No.
Okay, cool. Right, so there's no way.
Solid wall.
So this is a room, effective. There's nothing going. Okay.
Yeah, this is a room, and yeah, there's pillars. There's a few barrels. There's not a huge amount that's leaping out at you. Certainly nothing that counts as something that would trigger your ready action.
So that's all of Jim's movement, but he would probably dash.
Go for it.
And is that a doorway over there? Could you see this to be a doorway down here? Oh shit, it's done it again. WebGL context lost. Fuck off, WebGL.
I think you're probably asking about the same doorway as I'm asking about, which isn't a doorway.
Okay.
Southwest of where we are, yeah.
Let me
I think
get
it's
rid of
like a
my
half
tickets.
on the other side.
It's probably killing me. Yeah, so not that, yeah, Jim will go the other way then, but... Why is it doing this to me?
Okay, so I think you can make it. If you're dashing, you can probably make it to like there-ish, something like that.
Let me look, I'll look on Matty's screen for a minute. Yeah, cool, that'll be good. Jim will go there.
Cool. Awesome. And so if you're dashing, are you doing any bonus actions or anything like that?
I can't remember Jim's bonus actions and I can't open it at the
Okay.
moment, so probably not.
Well, in that case, Iggy, death save number 2.
Sorry, Bardic Inspiration's a bonus action.
It is, yes.
He'd probably actually cast that on Edge at this point. As it's starting, he's just gone through all the blood, hasn't he?
Yeah, you can see the trail of blood underneath your feet.
Would anything look odd about this blood to Jim, especially as he deals with a lot of blood?
Looks quite fresh. You don't normally see kind of little bits of guts in there with it as well, with normal blood spatters just through kitchen mess. But there's nothing. The blood isn't on first sight. It's not like kind of moving weirdly. It's not a particular strange colour. It's not corroding, anything like that. It's red.
Okay.
Point of order, Ollie, you shouldn't be watching Matty's screen because you might be able to see things you shouldn't see.
Okay, I couldn't, but I'm back on mine now anyway. Right. So, yeah, Jim at this point would be getting slightly sus, and casting Bardic Inspiration on Edge, probably with a little jaunty. I don't think. Would he have his pipe in hand? A little pipe. He'd probably just whistle a little tune, a little ditty to himself.
Okay, so hang on, bear with me.
For what it's worth, Edge would also be saying, "Hey, not so fast. We've got to check what's going on here."
Okay, so as you're saying, not so fast. We've got to be hyper vigilant. We're checking what's going on. There we go. Dave should now have spectator vision through Moss Whisper, so yeah, you are not only playing a little ditty, but you're also bardically inspiring Edge as well as you're trying to be quiet. So
That's for your purposes, Alex.
so Iggy. Okay. Second death save roll. Who knows what kind of peril is going on? Swarm of claws. Do they get in? They do not get in the barrel. Phase Spider is carrying Iggy over here.
Swarm of claws and face spider would make Edge want to leave the sewer. Just
And Edge, back to you.
super. First question is: has anything audible happened in that time?
I'll tell you
Keep
what,
perceptioning if you want.
give me because you sacrificed your action. You said you were being on high alert and you were kind of listening out. Give me another perception check at advantage. 18. So you can pinpoint more the direction of where this is happening. This is still heading towards the crawling claws and Lupin.
Is it clear that this is someone from our ship who is in danger?
So at the moment, you don't hear specifically Iggy or a crew member, but you do hear the kind of slightly high-pitched, nervous squawk of a drake.
Sounds like Iggy.
Okay,
fine.
You can hear that coming from vaguely south as well.
Okay, with that, Edge would pick up the pace then, and don't know why that keeps bringing up the measurement doodah. So, how far can I get in this time? I can dash, can't I? So I can do 40 and then another 20. Is that right?
So you can dash, you can do your full movement, then your full movement again. If you cunning action.
Where's my full movement?
So your full out movement should be 30, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So 30 plus another 30. Is that?
Yeah. And you can use your cunning action to dash as well, so you can move another 30.
Cool. So as he passes, Jim would be like, "All right, pick up the pace now." So I've done 60 and another 30. Staying
Cunning
away
action
from
is
the
a
walls.
bonus action, right?
It is indeed.
I wouldn't step on the plank. That seems like a wrong thing to do. So I'd stop at the plank.
Okay.
If I knew that's all I was allowed to do in the time.
There's bits of a giant constrictor snake.
Is there anything useful in the constrictor snake? Anything I could learn from that?
Give me a quick survival check. 2.
That's a nice snake.
This poor snake has been born with some kind of strange deformity, which means that a lot of its meat is missing and has no teeth. This poor thing deserves our sympathy.
Well, that's a shit snake.
Yeah, it's got no skin or teeth.
Round to you, Jim.
Sorry, I didn't realise it was Jim. Right. Jim will be heading over this way and then trying to catch up with Edge, doing a bit of a dashy dash. Just as he makes it past. Oh, it's done it again. Sodding thing. So he should make it just past Edge.
Yep.
But
you can see the cloud of gas that you should be able to see gently murmuring away in front of you.
Okay.
If I put that on the
Try to open it in a different browser, maybe.
That might be a pain. I'm just closing off a load of stuff. Don't know what. I'll just try once more, and then I'll go to another browser. Right.
He's streaming The Apprentice, so he can look out to see his face.
I'm actually not. Emma's like, do you want to watch it? I was there.
Oh.
Sorry, real time. Would just in passing very quickly, I assume Jim would notice the snake's meat's being missing.
So as the chef, you would be able to tell that this has had chunks of meat cut from it.
And I think Jim could safely assume that would be Iggy, knowing Iggy.
That's a reasonably safe assumption. Is that everything that you're doing when you get there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Iggy, you've got another roll to make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You feel the effects of that, and the party will see what the effects of that are when they find you. The swarm of crawling claws are going to try and make another attack at the barrel. They make it into the barrel, or they claw the lid off the barrel, and you hear a almighty scream from very much in this direction, You do not need to make a perception check. You can hear it clear as day. And the phase spider is going to spend its turn sticking its quarry up into the corner of the wall here. Edge.
Right, okay, Edge knows nothing about what you just said. The cloud of gas, what's that look like?
It looks like it looks very much as the token looks. It's like a kind of brown, murky cloud that's kind of staying in roughly the same area but swirling round.
Is that a normal thing to happen in the world that Edge lives in? Is it a magical thing that he could recognise as that?
It doesn't look magical. It's not behaving particularly strangely, but clouds of gas, could be anything.
So is a cloud of gas likely to be something he's like, oh, brilliant, cloud of gas, or probably stay away from the cloud of gas?
I don't think most people would come across a cloud of gas and go, oh goody, it's that again.
Just checking. Okay, cool, right.
Huff that gas.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so in that
try
case, I mean, gas is potentially useful in some senses. Fine. Edge is going to keep going this way then.
As a reminder as well, the water is it goes between knee height and waist height, so you can go into the water if you wish.
Edge ain't going into that water.
Okay, that's
is this as far as I can see south of me?
What source of light do you have?
Only me.
What source of light were you taking in with you? Was it a torch?
Oh, it would have been something quite outlandish, like a torch or a As far as Edge is concerned, the diplomacy's been sorted by Roger, so he's coming down like the all-hailing conqueror. So he'll bring in something grand that he could nick off the street or from the ship.
So you should. I've put some light on you. You should be able to see 20 feet bright light, 20 feet dim light.
Okay. I can't see anything that's happening below that. Is that right?
That seems about accurate. But you can definitely hear it.
Seems dodgy and unpleasant. Fine. Am I aware that I'm getting close to it?
You're definitely getting closer to the scream.
Fine. In which case I will want to use a bonus action if I can for readying myself just in case.
So you can't use a bonus action for that. You can ready a full action.
Okay.
So what you can do is, if you're looking to move as far as you possibly can and then ready an action, you can move, ready your action, and bonus action dash with your cunning action. So you can move 60 feet and ready an action, and you just tell me what you want to ready that action for. As if it's an enemy coming in within melee range, you hit it, or if it's a loud noise, you shoot into it, that kind of thing.
So I want to move 60, and I've got a harpoon ready to throw at anything that I don't recognise.
Visually
that's
or
got
audibly?
Malicious intent.
Or both?
I can only throw my... Hang on, I'm just processing that question. I can only throw my harpoon... So, oh no, I can throw it further than I can see. Oh, visually.
Okay. So, you do that, and you are readying an action for if anything comes towards you that you want to throw a harpoon at. Jim.
Probably communicated the idea... Oh, you're muted. I probably communicated the idea that the smoke didn't look good. I'm going round.
Yeah. Is this water fast moving?
Not particularly. You'll be able to stand up in it without any particular danger.
What about a halfling?
Yeah, it should be fine. It's moving, but it's not. You should be able to keep your feet up. Keep your feet up.
Does it look clean?
Stay stable. Does it look clean? Oh no, God no. It's very much sewer water.
Oh, bollocks. I was hoping the vampires might not use it or something. Okay, never mind. Jim's not going to jump into the water for no reason. So you get to about there, dashing through the snow. And then his bonus action. Oh, it's an action. Never mind. How far? No, okay. How far ahead of us does Noise seem?
You can pinpoint it fairly accurately that this was about 60 feet in front of you.
Okay.
So you can tell that the scream came from basically right here.
So,
And the screaming is still going on as you guys are moving.
okay.
Fuck me, there's a shitload of hens! I don't need heads, I need legs! These heads are fucking vicious!
I won't. Okay, I was going to cast Tentacle of the Deep, but going in blind's not a good idea. So Jim will just end turn there. I think.
We skip Iggy's character. And the swarm of crawling claws are going to... They are going to start dragging dragging Lupin as he protests. They can go half speed, so they start dragging him into the water. Here,
Still in the barrel.
they've dragged him out of the barrel, but as he doesn't have a bottom half of his body, he's not doing well in that water. You hear the splash and the kind of spluttering and the kind of thrashing that's going on, but you no longer hear his scream. Face Spider is still doing what Face Spider is doing right now. Edge.
Sorry, just to be clear. Oh, right, no, fine, I don't know these things. Okay, let's do 30 feet of movement. What do I see at this point?
Oh, you can see the thrashing water. You can see like a pair of arms flinging up. But you can see, like from your point of view, it kind of looks like this kind of thrashing from a whole bunch of piranhas or something like that. Kind of the water. Well, there's definitely something with arms, humanoid arms, and something attacking. And you were hearing screams and the werewolf accent, and now you hear nothing except for this thrashing that's going on after a little splash.
Okay, so there's no reason to believe it's a member of the crew.
Not specifically, no.
And I don't see anything else.
Give
And I
me
don't think I can even reach.
Give me another perception check.
Oh, yeah.
17. Okay. You can still hear a little drake that sounds very, very upset. Further south than this thrashing in the water.
Okay. Fine. Edge will keep going and use some more movement and not see anything. But be aware that he's... I'm not sure how you meant to... But we had a conversation a while ago about how the damage doesn't make sense in the physical sense. So the idea that I'm reaching the end of my turn is a bit like... It's not clear what's going on at that point. So it's... Because we're measuring in, like, distances of time, right?
So
Edge doesn't know he's reaching the end of his time.
Have you watched the D&D movie yet?
No.
Right. So that has an excellent...
Homework.
Well, because one of the fights in that lasts exactly 6 seconds, and so it shows you what combat looks like in the real world that the turn is simulating. So everything's happening at the same time, and so you're kind of hearing the splash, you're seeing this, there's stuff happening down there as you're moving it. It's all happening at the same time. It's just other people can get there slightly before you.
Is it Sherlock Holmes, the bit where he describes how he's going to beat up the guy in the drunken brawl? Is it that sort of thing?
Move
and
to
then
the left,
just
fist
populate.
elbow to the solar plexus.
Yeah,
that
exactly that. Right, fine. Fine. Okay, Edge is going to go this far at this point in time and ready all of his possible actions. He is ready to defend himself with anything that's going to come at him.
Okay. In that case, Jim, it's your go.
Can Jim see what's going on down there?
Can Jim see what's going on down there?
How
far can your familiar see?
Oh,
How far can Jim see? Either
So
via
Jim-
light you're bringing or your familiar friend.
I mean, if it's he's not using senses. He could have done that as a bonus action, I guess. But I don't know how far he can see. I can't see.
Does he have dark vision?
He definitely doesn't have dark vision.
Okay, you probably can't see anything unless you light a torch.
Oh, have we not got a torch? While we're coming down.
Edge has a torch. You can see Edge's torch.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Can I see what's going on
I
from
guess,
Edge's torch?
yeah, you should. So you should be able to see the light coming off. I didn't move Edge's torch. There we go.
I was going to say, 'cause Jim's actually got a bullseye lantern, but he was just running with Edge to start with.
Yeah, so I've moved Edge's torch, so you should be able to see everything Edge can see.
Cool.
So you can see this thrashing in the water.
You know what? I'm not going to use familiar sense at the moment. I think Jim is going to try and get in on the action down there. Can't see the hand though, and he can't see the spider.
Yep.
But you can see lots of things bubbling around in the water.
Yep.
Jim is. Does it look like they're drowning? Or being attacked?
It looks like something is not having a fun time in the water.
Nah, actually, you know what? He's not gonna. He's just gonna approach. So that's 10. So he can do 25. So that would be 15 on there. Probably gonna ready an action, I think.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, no, he's not. Oh, 30 feet. Yes, he is. Fuck. That's annoying. Yeah, he's going to ready an action to Eldritch Blast anything that might come at Edge.
Okay. They're doing their thing. So.
It's out with our team working, acting defensively, not just rashly running off into a surf.
Well, we have no idea what's going on down here.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So.
And Jim usually played quite defensively and stood at the back. Though he's ironically probably the best tank here.
Hearing the approaching people and seeing the light, this spider is now finished doing what it was doing and is heading towards you, which I believe Edge triggers your readied action to throw your harpoon.
Sorry, so does this spider look nasty?
Like it wants to eat you, yes, very much so. This is an unambiguously not your
Bad spider. Okay. Fine. Then I will absolutely harpoon that mofo.
Oh shit. Yeah, you hit.
Double crit.
It's not a double crit.
Is it not? Oh,
Double 15.
no.
So
Dang.
plus 5, and are you dragging it 10 feet closer to you with your harpoon, or are you leaving it?
No, I think it's a panicked reaction. I think it's literally just a right.
Okay.
So he'll be closing the distance himself in a moment.
Okay, and Jim, that also triggers your Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah.
If you are within range, I think you are. Yeah,
Sorry.
Definitely in range.
So they both miss.
Oh dang.
So it makes it there, and it is
Makes sense. Jim's firing into the dark a bit.
It is going to itself ready in action. Edge.
Right, so let's just recap what we can see here. So there is a mass of stuff happening to a thing that we don't fully understand.
Yep.
Is that thing still doing anything, or is it?
They're still thrashing.
Am I still hearing an Australian accent?
You can't hear anything. It's coming from underwater.
All up straight ball on my mic. Okay, fine. And I can see
Also,
what is a larger.
It's a werewolf accent, not an Australian accent. There is no Australian.
Apologies. Sorry for my racism. And then this thing is a large-scale looking spider-like creature.
Very much so. Yes, it is. It is bigger than you are.
Cool. Are spiders animals?
They are. This is a monstrosity.
It looks like a monstrosity.
Just checking, just in case there's some sort of additional skills we could bring to bear. And at this stage, it's still not clear to me where the upset dragon sounds are coming from.
You know that they are further south than what's going on here, but you weren't able to pinpoint them.
Fine, okay. So we haven't established any magic around the harpoon, so the harpoon has to be retrieved. Can I use my bow to attack it again?
So the harpoon,
spider?
the harpoon has got a line attached to it, so you can pull that back. It's just a case of if you hit, you can kind of drag the what you hit as well.
Yeah.
But you can reel that back in, so that's not a you have to go and pick it up physically.
No, that's fine. Yeah, but I can't rethrow it until I take it back out of the creature.
You can.
Oh,
You can throw it, and as part of that action, pull it back.
hoist it back in, but not pull the creature back in. Just pull the harpoon back in.
So you can choose to pull the creature 10 feet. You can choose to not pull the creature. But either way, you can get your harpoon back.
If you stuck
Okay,
the harpoon and you actually whipped it, you would unstick a harpoon. Because it's usually barbed on one side. So you would have practiced that technique, I assume.
This is why I bring my my chef slash harpoon trainer. Fine, I will throw it again, please, at the spider.
You hit. I forgot you had multi-attack. Or 2 attacks. For 3.
Oh no, sorry, I only have one. It's the second one. I pressed the button by accident. It's the 16.
Oh yes, of course, it was your readied action and then your actual action. Yes. So, yeah, so plus...
So 16's the number you want.
Yes.
Does that hit?
Yes. So it does the 3.
Doesn't seem like a lot of damage. No, it's practice more.
It's not a lot of damage, but it's a good utility weapon. Gives a lot of control. Jim.
Jim's going to move
Unless you're
close.
just doing anything else.
No, nothing meaningful.
Jim's going to do his 25 movement. That's... Fuck it, no. Okay. He's actually not going to attack Spider. He's going to... Oh! I've lost an item.
What item have you lost?
The cap of water breathing. Did he give it to anyone?
No, you still have the cap of water breathing.
Cool.
It is in the loot section of the journal.
Excellent. So Jim's going to cast Mage Hand, and he's going to send the cap of water breathing down into this bubbling mass between these two flapping arms.
Okay. Yeah, you do it.
Cool. And then with his bonus action, he is going to cast Tentacle of the Deep and summon the spectral tentacle right here, right in front of the spider.
Lovely.
And that should do, D4, 1d8. Wait, need to make a melee spell attack. How do I calculate that?
So do it the same as your ranged spell attack, just up close to it.
Yeah, it's just basically say that it's a spell that's in melee range, rather than a ranged spell attack. It's
So
just
it'll be
ranged.
D20 plus your spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency.
Okay, proficiency plus 3, spellcasting modifier plus. Is that plus 8?
Potentially.
Correct?
Altogether.
If you've maxed out your...
No, that can't be right. So my.
Oh, let me open up your character sheet. Spells. Your spellcasting
Here we go.
modifier is plus 8. Yeah, plus 8. You've got 20 charisma. You're plus 8.
Okay.
20
Cool.
charisma, and yet you still have no idea how to properly flirt or understand that Book is flirting with you or know what you want. But yes, you. That is the attack.
He's charismatic outwardly to other people. Everyone loves Jim. So plus 8, plus 3 plus 8, that's plus 11. Right. So D20 plus 11. Roll 1, D20 plus 11. D20 plus 11. 19 hit?
Yep, that hits.
Excellent. And then roll 1, D8. So 3 damage, and his movement speed's reduced by 10 foot.
Okay. It's not happy with that. And yeah. So that goes there, that goes there. Ooh,
Ooh, new tentacle.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. This thing is going to be... How nervous is it? It's quite nervous now. So it's going to start heading back, reduced by 10 feet, so it can go 20 feet. Back this way. In fact, it's going to dash. So there. Edge.
Oh, by the way, if Iggy does not make it, I have got another character ready.
That is unsurprising.
It's good to know things don't change.
I've just been looking up a race to the class that I want to play. And it's like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I'll play
Are
that.
you saying you want Iggy to die?
No.
Okay,
Saying
cool.
I've got another character ready if he does. So I'm saying to Rick,
I mean, that's
if
it.
don't be scared to kill him.
That's a very coy way of not letting the party know that he's already dead.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
He hasn't rolled for a while,
What's Edge
unless
doing?
he's alive. Okay, Edge has just run 15 feet down. I can't move the torch, sorry. And cannot see the spider anymore, so the spider's moved out of the way. What's the situation in the water with this, whatever's going on?
You can see where the direction the spider was going, so you could see that it was going sort of in this direction as it was moving when it left your sight.
Yeah, yeah. In crossing this bridge, how close am I getting to whatever the frothing is?
It's so you're not, it's nearby. You're splashing. You can see that it looks like there's half a werewolf with a very fancy hat, who is fighting off a bunch of claws that are attacking him. He looks like it's a pretty even match underwater. He's not doing badly, but he won't last forever. But
okay, so if I got to the middle of the bridge, can I? If I get to the middle of the bridge, can I attack it with my short sword?
The swarm of claws.
The swarm.
Yes, absolutely. You can have a good stab.
What? It's not going to be one of these things like the Hydra, whatever it was. That I'm not smiting one to make the whole thing more powerful, right?
I mean,
Are you treating that as one creature?
You need to read more classical mythology, I think.
No. You've told me not to do any research around any of this. I just experience as it comes. So I'm just asking what Edge can see. Does Edge
The difference
understand these
between
creatures?
looking up the monster manual and just have seen or read books that contain fantastical creatures.
What about a bunch of hands? No, okay, I'm gonna do that. Fine.
You can attack. You can attack.
Fine.
this,
Edge will YOLO in and attempt to short sword these whatever they are, trying to protect the werewolf.
Go for it. 26 hits.
Yeah, it does.
10 piercing. I'm just going to move you slightly so I can move them slightly.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll move you back. Put you there. So 10 piercing. Yep. Yeah. So you poke a hand and you feel like it has done some damage. Is Edge doing anything else?
Sorry, my thing disappeared there. You said poked hand, it did some damage.
Yep, it definitely did some damage.
Okay. Oh no, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okie dokie. You do have your cunning action if you wanted to keep dashing.
No, I'm protecting the guy with the hat now. You've sold me on the hat.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can cunningly action?
So it's hide, dash, or disengage. So you don't need to disengage.
Sneak attack. I'll sneak attack. Can I sneak attack?
Sneak attack, you need an ally to also be attacking it. Somehow to get advantage on your roll.
Ah, okay. Is the fact I'm on a bridge and the creature is in the water?
I was actually thinking about it. Would he be an ally? You know what? Their hands are distracted by attacking. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So yeah, I'm going to say that you can get sneak attack damage on these. You're attacking from above. These claws are attacking the werewolf. Yeah.
I'm just stabbing into them. Okay. Do I roll an attack or just damage?
It's your sneak attack dice, so it's a number of d6s that you get depending on your level.
Ooh.
I can look it up for you. What level rogue are you?
One
You
less
level
than
six.
6.
6.
No, level
3d6.
6. Whoa, that seems unnecessarily powerful.
Yeah, it's really overpowered, and like you've barely used any sneak attacks.
All right, Mr. Monster Manual. Doesn't mean I'm.
I remember the
Maybe
first
play a
time,
rogue.
first time I played a rogue, I just kept hiding in bushes and shooting arrows, and then I'd hide in a bush and then shoot arrows. And I just like wiped out an entire group of people by myself, and then Rick went, "Oh."
Yeah. Start letting people level up with rogues and take high level rogues. Yeah, they're quite good. Jim, you've also seen the direction that this giant phase spider has gone off in, and you can see edge stabbing away into the thrashing pool of water. And your tentacle
Jim's
is still...
going to move over here. Can I see the hands from here?
Move over where? You haven't moved.
Sorry, here.
Ah, there you go. You can see that there's stuff going on in the water. I don't think you can specifically see that they're hands, but you can see that there's something the edge is attacking.
Could I attack it?
Yeah. Don't miss.
Cool. So, the spider moved off this way, did it?
Yes.
Right, so with bonus action, Jim's gonna move the tentacles over that way.
Okay. You ping where you'd like the tentacles to go, since they'll be somewhere that you can't necessarily see. There.
Yeah, perfect. And then he'll just Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. 16 hit?
16 does hit the claws. Yep.
Bloop, bloop. 12 damage.
Okay. Okay, yep.
I'm guessing 9 didn't. I just assumed it didn't.
The second one misses. Can you please roll me a d6, please? If you get a 1, you hit the werewolf. Okay, you don't hit the werewolf.
Cool.
You do anything else?
No, bad bonus action and movement, I think. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, the swarm of claws are going to start climbing this way. They are going to go over here. Edge, you can have an opportunity attack.
Yes, please. What do I just attack?
Yeah, just one attack. You got to roll to hit first.
Oh, what? You didn't say that. You said just attack.
Yeah, make an attack. And you miss. So they're going to go that way.
Harpoon's a fickle mistress.
Spider is going to have a little peek around. And then ready in action. And Edge, it's your go.
Can I offer my hand to the werewolf in the sewer?
Okay.
Give you a hand,
Takes
mate?
your hand eagerly. He's not very heavy. He's only half a person.
Yeah, that would be a surprise, I think.
Struth, mate. They were fucking horrible. I was 6 inches longer before I went in there. Your mate got taken off by that spider.
Where? Where'd he go?
Oh, well, I didn't see, but he's probably nearby that spider. I looked like he was going to eat him.
Okay,
I mean,
you look like you've lost a lot of legs.
Oh yeah, no worries. I took some mushrooms. Your friend cast a spell on me. I reckon I think I might pull through. There is absolutely no way that he is pulling through.
Okay, cool. Fine. Edge would politely put him onto the deck.
Ah, righto. Cheers, mate. I'll watch your back.
Has he got any objects associated with him?
No. The only thing of interest that he did have, he gave to Roger and Ava.
The man?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. Fine, doesn't matter. Fine. But he's got no way to protect us. He's got no weapons.
He's got his claws.
Yes. Okay, fine. So we could throw him at somebody. Let's not do that. Does that count as my action?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. I've got bonus action. Hooray! A cutting action, even. Fine. I am going to run up at cunning action, strike the claws.
You can run.
Again.
You can't strike them
Why not?
because you've used your action. Your cunning action can let you run.
Oh no, I can actually. Oh, fine. I'm not ready then. Fine. Having done that, I will ready an action. Can I do that?
Nope.
Fine. I'm just going to sit here and lament the idea.
You say that
these
as
things-
though I've suddenly decided to change the rules for this situation here.
No, it's the rules are so weirdly like right-angled in a floppy world.
You can
How
use your
how are you gonna
bonus
ready
action.
an action?
Yeah.
The word there is action.
It's basically you're delaying your action when you're readying an action. So
Yes,
you can
but
delay
I'm allowed
like
a
that.
second action.
But you're so
Not.
you can use a bonus action to use a cunning action.
No, I can use a bonus action, which is a cunning action.
But you
You
could
can use a cunning action.
use an
is
action in a
bonus
cunning way.
Yeah.
But that's different.
Cunning
Hang
action
on.
is only like one
On
of three
your turn,
things.
you can take the following action as a bonus action. A bonus action sounds like an additional action to the action I took.
Yes, but a bonus action and an action are two different things.
Right. So, as a bonus action, I can use a cunning strike.
Oh, cunning strike. No,
Yes.
corrected. If that's something you have.
Super.
Yeah.
It is, and I would like to do it, please, at that swarm of hands. I would like to throw or fire some kind of weapon that I have, because
Well,
wouldn't
I
it be
hope
easier if this was just
I hope
less?
it doesn't miss. Go for it.
Right, okay,
Are you playing 2024 rules?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
16 does hit.
good. Oh, hang on, didn't you say I get 3d6?
I don't think I. No, that's no. The 3d6 is for your sneak attack. You get sneak attack. You've been playing this.
Oh.
Just to clarify, you've been playing this character for 33
Yes, but many
weeks.
30. This is week 34. Many of the words may here make no sense to normal human beings. I'm doing my best. Fine. I'll just deal my 1 damage and be
Okay.
happy to be on my bridge with my random werewolf, who is
Lovely.
not Australian.
Jim.
You're gonna have to wear him in a minute. When you'll be wearing a werewolf, you'll be a proper werewolf. So Jim is going to Eldritch Blast the hands because they're the only thing you can see.
Yep.
You know what, Jim will move a bit closer this way to try and look. No, you know what, a bit closer. I think I'll get on the bridge as well. Actually, you know what? Jim was here, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, no, Jim's going straight over.
Go for it.
Wait, could he see the spider from here?
You tell me.
I mean-
you have the light, and it's using Edge's torch. If you can see him, you can see him.
Can see him, yeah.
Then, if you can see him, you can target him.
Okay, cool. So,
You just can't tell what colour it is.
not going to actually target him. Jim's going to target the hands. And Eldritch Blast again. Eldritch Blast! 19 hit?
19 does
Yeah,
hit.
14. Okay, I guess 9.
14 also hits.
Woo! 11. 18?
Plus 18. That is 45 damage altogether. There's not many hands left. Is Jim doing anything else?
Yeah, you know what? He is going to, but it's just whether. No, he's not going to worry about his own health right now. He's going to send the swarm after the spider and attack the spider with the swarm. With the tentacles.
Go for it.
That's G20 plus 11. It was plus 11, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was.
What the F20? Hold on, that won't work. 23, that hits.
Yeah,
and
that
then
definitely hits.
1d8.
8.
So, 8.
So
So he hits
okay.
spider for 8, and the spider's movement speed's reduced by 10.
Yep.
That-
You hear a blood-curdling scream, otherworldly scream from this spider. That hit was a hard hit. The remaining claws are going to retreat back to Mummy. This spider is... Oh yes, it can go in for Jim, and is going to do 2 bites.
24 hit.
16. Does 12 hit?
12 doesn't hit. Jim has poison resistance.
You have poison resistance. In that case, you take 13 damage.
Cool. And advantage poison save, I suppose, is that? That's something else. So that's only for poison saves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. I think. Oh, I can't find where it was written, but yeah, that's what I remember it to be. Right, 13 damage. Perfect. Jim, 13 damage.
And
Here we go.
it's overstretched itself. It can't get. It's. I don't like using that, but it is. No, it's not going to try and run away. Edge, you'll go.
Rules. Consuming a lot of brain. Right. I am going to attack. Is it fair to say that that creature is distracted by its attack on Jim?
It
Yeah,
is
it's in
engaged
combat
with
with
Jim,
him.
so it's engaged with Jim. So you have an ally within 5 feet of the enemy, so your sneak attack will count.
Excellent. I'd like to. Can I sneak attack it and then attack it afterwards?
No, it's
Given the sneak attack
the
is a
sneak
bonus
attack
action?
is an extra amount of damage that goes onto your attack. So you make your attack.
Your attack is
If the
normal.
attack hits, then you do your regular damage plus the sneak attack damage.
But you can only do it once.
Yeah, just think of it as a modifier to your damage.
But
It's
sorry,
a passive effect.
once. But sorry, I am sorry. I would like to know more about this. I'm not a stupid person by nature, but so I have an attack, I have a sneak attack, and I can cunning strike on top of the sneak attack.
So don't think of them as separate things. So your attack, if
But
you
you've already told me that a bonus action isn't the same as an action.
But so
Yeah, I don't
make an
think you
attack
got your
and
cunning
hit,
strike right.
Your sneak attack damage is just from if there's someone else there, your normal attack just does more damage because you can hit your mark better. Like you can get it in the back because it's distracted. So your sneak attack is a damage buff rather than an extra thing. Your
Right.
The other thing is a separate thing.
So
Cunning strike
with
isn't
your
a bonus
dice-
action. Cunning strike is you can sacrifice one of your sneak attack dice to do a poison or trip them or withdraw to prevent doing opportunity attacks. I posted it in the chat earlier.
Right. So I get 3 sneak attack dice that I can put on top of my normal attack. One of those I
you
can
get-
sacrifice for
yeah.
additional action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, cool. And I can use steady aim as a bonus action to give me advantage on my attack.
Yes.
You see why it's not written like that, I don't know, but thank you everybody. Right. I would
Because
like
you
to
get the
use-
different ones at different levels, so you don't start out with everything. You gain more stuff as you level up.
This is not written in a way that's meant to be consumed by humans. this is meant to be chat GPT'd into a way. Anyway, blah blah blah. Fine. I'm not going to try and take on the entire D universe.
Now,
So-
now he understands how it works. He's just going to fucking solo everything, isn't he?
Go to that website, and it'll show you
This is
what you
my
get
plan.
every level. I just sent you a Discord DM.
Yeah, but I've looked at that and it doesn't, again, all this, blah. Fine. So, as a bonus action, I would like to give myself advantage on my next attack roll, please.
Yes. You have it.
Thank you. I'm going to use my harpoon. It didn't matter. Fine.
17
So,
does
now
hit.
I do 1d6 damage plus 3d6 damage. Is that correct?
Yep.
Excellent. So that's my 1d6 damage. And now I can do 3 more d6s of damage. I feel like I've not been doing anything like the amount of damage I should have been doing. I'd like to do 14 damage to that stupid spider.
So you throw your harpoon. What does it look like when you kill this phase spider? It's like, as you throw it, it's like you go, oh! Oh!
I finally realised how to throw a harpoon.
That way
Yeah. No.
round.
Yeah. Don't like lick it and then like put it in your ear before you do anything. Yeah. I mean, Edge would absolutely style it out and be like, and then turn round, knowing it had worked.
Okay, so it kind of slumps down to the ground and its legs kind of all withdrawing to itself in that way that dead spiders do.
And just as he hears the scuttle, he would just hoik the harpoon back and catch it midair.
Give me a.
I knew that was going to happen.
Give me a performance check.
Oh no.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
If 50... Cool. If 50 is still, I'm going to use something to make it higher. Thank you.
Is there anything else that you're doing?
Yeah, Edge,
No,
that was
in
pretty
fact-
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you,
mate,
Dave.
you imagine how
Thank you,
much better
Matty.
that would have looked if you got this fancy hat with you. But that'll look
When
pretty
you got
good.
back, by the way.
You got stuff going on over there. You should focus. I'm watching your back, mate.
Edge would
Uh,
like
Oh,
that.
no.
Jim?
Sorry, that's me.
That is you.
Ollie, you are Jim.
Why don't you pick the name of your best friend as your character's name? Hooray.
Why not? I was hoping he would get a nickname along the way, but it's kind of not. Black spot or something. Right, Jim's gonna come over here. And he's just gonna straight up Eldritch Blast that monstrosity of hands.
Okay.
Both hit? Yeah.
So you have dealt 45 damage so far. They have a total of 49 HP. They do both hit.
They are dead on the first hit.
The hands just kind of just go and just end. They just there's just dead hands on the floor now, and they are indeed dead. And yeah, we are out of initiative. And so
Jim's
sorry, go on.
Jim's gonna head straight down to whatever the hell that spider was doing. Could he see that he was up to something over here?
Edge, are you going down that way as well?
Edge is a bit taken by the hat and saving its wearer.
Okay. Jim, you're gonna need some sort of light. Are you lighting up your lamp?
Yeah, he's gonna light up his bullseye lantern.
Okay. Let me just put.
Probably with a click of his fingers, because I'm pretty sure he has prestidigitation. Does he? Yeah, he does.
Okay, so as you're now able to see, you can see stuck into the corner amongst a bunch of webs an Iggy-sized Frodo-esque cocoon, and there is a very distraught little, used to be quite a big drake, now it's the size of a chicken, just mournfully kind of padding around underneath it.
Jim would shout, "Iggy!" and he'd go running over. How high up is Iggy?
You can't reach him because you are halfling. Just
Edge would hear the shouting and come over. Is that any better?
you can reach him, yes.
Can I cut him free?
You can indeed. And as you kind of cut the web, limp body of a kobold hunter flops down into your arms.
Can Jim? I didn't.
Anything we can do?
Can Jim would attempt spare the dying on him?
As you
I
get
don't
in
think
close, spare the dying's a touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you get in close and you put your hands on.
That's 15 feet. That's range of
Oh, it's
15
15
feet.
feet.
It's not. It is a touch. I don't know why it says. Oh no! Wait, hold on.
This
Yeah,
is,
no.
is this a 2024 thing? I swear it used to be spare the dying was a you had to go and.
It's almost
Yeah.
like these rules are
It's
complicated.
basically the
No.
free medicine check.
I saw this one come up, and it was mentioned about how you can now do it at range, which doesn't make any sense. But the idea is you're meant to be able to like rouse someone, so you could shout like "I'm coming," so they'd just grip on.
Well, actually, currently for you, it would be 30 feet. Because the range doubles when you reach levels 5.
No, I'm not a level 5 bard or warlock.
No, it doesn't say a level 5 of the
Ooh.
thing, it's just a total level 5.
Hello.
I think I might have to read into that and see if I need to make a house rule calling on spare the dying. But as you getting close and you're both around them, you are casting spare the dying, so you're pretty close. And there's no movement at all from Iggy's body, but you can just see his chest moving up and down gently, and you can feel slight breath coming from his mouth, as it seems that Iggy is not dead.
Woo! And then immediately Jim would cure wounds, probably at 2nd level.
Hang on, so he passed the rolls. Is that what we're learning here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 successes.
You threw us completely. I was fully expecting a death. Okay.
I'm very much enjoying the secret death saving throws.
Yeah.
Cheeky buggers.
As you
Secret
do
rules,
this,
secret
and
throws.
the relief of your companion not being dead, you hear behind you, "Hey guys, it's a bit dark here now. I think I'm near home. I don't suppose you could give me a quick carry, could you?" And I think that is where we are going to call it, I think, as it's 10:20.
Yeah. Is Iggy conscious now Cure Wounds has been...
Cures?
Because it's magical healing. I don't know.
This is, again, because I want to get the rules right now.
Because I know if someone is unconscious... Sorry, they're down and they get healing cast on them, they get back up.
Yes, the unconscious condition. Let me look at my conditions list that I actually typed up. Unconscious. Yes, it brings you back from unconsciousness. So as Cure Wounds is cast, you come back around.
She takes a big gasp. Where's the spider?
Oh, it's dead, Iggy. And you almost were too. Don't do that again.
Did you at least get some spider legs? We need to eat them. I bet they're tasty.
I like your priorities, but we had to make sure you were going to be still breathing before we did that.
Yeah, there's no I in crew.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
No.
And Iggy will also cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Excellent.
Oh, that's still Whisper, but yeah, it's 14.
Yeah, 14.
Healing.
We can't see how much health you've got, so... Oh, I can't anyway.
I have 38 now, out of 60.
I think that the last thing that will happen before we close is that you'll just hear from further south. Hi, Lupin, is that you? Mate, I thought you were fucked. Sorry, dead. We are werewolves, not swearwolves. I thought you were dead, mate. Ah, no, mate, I'm all right. We'll be nipping down. If these guys can give me a lift, we'll come and see you soon. Righto. And that is where we're going to call it.
Okay. Well, I also need to... well, I need a rule kind of looking up. Or kind of... I don't know. I've noticed that the whole flying on a dragon thing is actually not currently possible, as when I mount the dragon, it loses its ability to fly.
What?
At level 15, it becomes a full dragon, and it can then fly with a mount.
I think points for honesty, though, right?
Yeah, I was just reading it, to see if there's any way I could avoid going down, and I read the whole thing, and it's like, oh. Where are we?
Is that just for a medium creature, or can it take a small creature?
No, hold on, let me just copy and paste the bit. Oh wait, it's in the other one. Bond of Fang and Scale.
Size. You can use the Drake mount if your size is medium or small. Okay.
Yeah, I can't actually ride it until level 15 while flying.
15th level,
Right.
your bond to your Drake reaches the pinnacle of foul. Drake grows to large size when you ride the Drake, so prohibited from using flying speed. Ah. Oh no!
Maybe he was just an unusually strong Drake, but now he's been turned into a chicken, so didn't he?
Well, I think
Yeah.
There might have to be. There was some lasting effects from being
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, no, that's all fair.
I'm sure.
I can still ride him into battle, I just can't fly.
I suppose that probably cancels out the idea I haven't been using most of my attack power for the entire campaign so far. I mean, in terms of just how the universe feels about it. Just offering that as a
I just saw flying creature that I can mount. Yeah, that's great. I didn't read that one line.
And you've got to go quite a way down before you get to.
Yeah.
I mean, Jim's still not used quite a few of his spells yet because he had learned them. He hasn't realised he can do it.
I like how we're all
Yeah,
defending
that's a
ourselves against
very,
Rick the Universe.
Yeah,
But
that's
what
a very
that does
like
mean
hard
is-
handicap you're giving yourself.
But what that does mean that so I'm reading that rule as the thing that's prohibiting using the fly speed is not the bond, it's the size of the Drake.
Yeah.
So if the Drake, by natural or unnatural means, were to get bigger, then it would be able to be mounted and fly into battle.
Yeah, it's
Your chef knows how to make things a lot bigger.
That's what she said.
Let's
Yeah.
find out.
yeah. Didn't Edge get a book on speeding up the growth of peritons? Maybe that could be transferred into Drake's.
I think he chose the other one, didn't he? How to train your periton rather than a natural growth of.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They're just
Okay.
too lawful.
I mean, who
Oh,
knows
the
if
times he lies.
Iggy's gonna survive another session anyway? Because he's kind of on the track of wanting to fight all the vampires.
Yeah, that's not going to end well, given
And
what Edge is
also-
trying to achieve.
Just in case anyone was wondering, like, that spider was not the monster that was referred to. That spider went down.
No,
far
it's
too
just
deep to be the monster.
It's just a monster that attacked me twice, and I went from full health to 0 health.
Well, I mean,
no.
it was the claws that were surprisingly deadly, doing what 30 necrotic damage in one hit.
Yep, 30 necrotic damage, and then the spider did like 28 in a bite.
Yeah.
So I went from 58 health to 0 health.
But you made it through.
Yeah,